Alright, let's do this. Alright. Everybody has their own take on it. For me, this is very black and white, and this is about cheating or doing things you're not supposed to do, actually. And my rule of thumb is, if you have to hide it from the person your partner, or the person you're with, or people you're with, it's cheating. Even if it's just a friendship, and I'm not talking like somebody was like, oh, what about surprise parties and everything like that? And it's like, this isn't surprise parties. It's not that. This includes online activity. This includes, sexting and all that stuff. If you have to hide it from your partner, you're cheating on your partner. As innocent as you might think it is, as non-contact as it is, and even the language that you're using with the other person. Even if the other person doesn't know that they're engaged in this with you, it's cheating. You're a cheater. I'm not saying that I am like above or some pillar of freaking wonderfulness, but I have kind of the distinction, whether because I'm just stupid or it's not in my nature. I don't get any thrill off of cheating. I don't get the rush. I have so many other things that I want to do, like work on the relationships that I'm in. They take a lot of my time. That cheating and stuff like that is just, not only does it throw a monkey wrench into the relationship itself, but it throws a monkey wrench into how I am building my relationship with the other person. I have always felt that if I was going to cheat on my partner, I should basically break up with them first. Even if it doesn't work out with the potential partner that I'm thinking about getting. Before that happens, before any cheating happens, my penis doesn't accidentally, fall into somebody's vagina. The only thing that I can say that there has been, and it's been more than one occasion, which when you think about it, it's kind of like something really bad, because I'm putting myself in those types of situations where this could happen, but we're cheating, and I lost a relationship because of it. But in my defense, and the reason why I still hold true that I never cheated, is because I was not in control of the sexual activity that was happening to me. I wasn't even able to say no. That's how out of sorts I was. And it's the big R, and I am, on the other end of it, as even though my gender is male. once, well, yeah, only once I was roofied. But the other times I was so inebriated that I was, basically not even able to perform. Let alone be in control over any of my faculties. It did cost me a relationship, because after it happened, I immediately told the person I was with what had happened, and they blamed me. And as much as it hurt to lose the relationship over it, definitely for the better. I wouldn't want to be with a person that I couldn't trust implicitly, and wouldn't trust me implicitly. I have never in my life had to win back somebody's trust. Or broken, so I don't know what that would be like. My solution to when those things happen is to sever the relationship, and that's exactly what I have done. Hardest thing about forgiving somebody for cheating on you and accepting them back in your life when you should be kicking them out is that no matter what, even if they never cheat on you again, I have never gained back the trust that I once had for them. It's an amazing thing when that happens. When I got married, they were always saying the two are now one and blah 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 and joining. And I think it was the reason why those things existed was because women were considered property and an extension or a part of the man. Not this is an individual. I mean, this is the reason why I've said this before. This is the reason why I think that so many people have such a hard struggle with same-sex marriage, and that because they can't contemplate two equals, male and female. Male and male, female and female. If you have two equals, it doesn't make a difference what their genders are. And then, don't get me wrong, I know that there is, 6 or 7 different genders anyways. XXYY, XXY, XYY. No. I think X is always first. I don't know how it works, but there is some almost only Y chromosome, but those are different genders. And so there's but so it's not the gender of the person shouldn't matter when they're two equals. Put them on the same, we are in this relationship together. We are in this relationship and it's my relationship with you, as opposed to this is our relationship. I don't know if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to describe. The main reason I'm bringing all this crap up about relationships and and how I feel is because I feel the same way. And I've talked about parasocial relationships with the online relationship that I have with you, or that I have with people who don't like me online, and I have a relationships outside of online. And one of the good things about streaming and doing this is that everything is out in the open. But I get a lot of DMs. I've been hit on in DMs. I've had people making proposals, not proposing, proposals, for activities online, which sadly I had to turn down. I can do things as long as it's out in the open. But all my DMs and everything like that, I share them. I have no problem, especially when it's something that could be construed as, even if it isn't, even if it's innocent. I am a big flirt. All my flirting that I do online is approved. I didn't actually ask, is this okay, and what's not okay, and everything like that, because I have a relationship and we've already set those boundaries, and I know where my boundaries are. I flirt with people outside, in real life. I flirt with people. It is kind of my nature. People don't realize, non-sexual flirting is a thing. But I do sexually flirt too. I mean, it is kind of like, what I do, I guess. I don't think people should be upset or feel bad that they, making those proposals. I actually kind of feel bad that I can't reciprocate. When we flirt and we do it out in the open and everything like that, and it's very innocent, and that's fine. But I can't be sexting. I can't be doing those things. I do disagree with some, and I totally understand where they're coming from about the friendships that we have. I do consider you friends. I do consider us close, and we can share things. You can share how you feel with me. That's fine. But there might come a time where we have to draw online boundaries. The parasocial aspect of it is when people are having a relationship with me that I don't know about. That's what I didn't understand before. That's where I've been struggling with it. It's not that a person doesn't know who I am, even though that's part of the parasocial relationship anyway, because when I bring up Iron Mouse all the time because it's a parasocial relationship. She does not know me. She does not watch my videos. She does not even have I have no interaction with her whatsoever. So anytime I talk about her, it is strictly a parasocial relationship. Parasocial, not peri. Parasocial relationship. It's how it is. She has inspired me, so that's the reason why I talk about her so much. But that is it. But beyond that, like I didn't realize that people were having parasocial relationships, that go beyond, there are people that I know that I interact with, but they're now having a relationship that that I'm not a part of. And I have to admit, I'm sorry, I think it's very unhealthy. I think having our friendship and us, bonding and, having a good time and, goofing around and telling jokes and, being who we are is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that. But when I'm not streaming and the relationship continues beyond interacting with me, I think that could become a serious problem. And I have not. Fortunately, you guys are everybody who's in my sphere is fantastic. You guys are all absolutely wonderful. So I have not encountered that personally, but there has been people who, because of their interactions with others, because of things that they say to me, which are just kind of like, ugh. I have gotten, they're not part of my sphere anymore. And I don't want, like I said, people will draw the line with, like, this is their business. This is how they make money. This is this, and I made money doing this. I can't say that I'm an amateur. I'm definitely a professional streamer. I'm just not making a living doing this. I know I've called it a hobby several times, but it's beyond a hobby for me. But I don't make enough money to make a living off this. I have to do what I'm doing now and go to my job and be that job. But yeah, my job, I would not, I would not have I don't play games at my job. So it is what it is. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're having a fantastic time doing it. And I do have to get to my job. As always, if you did watch this video to this point, if you could type cool beans in the comments below, that would make my day, my millennium, my everything. Because you guys are awesome. And since it's already happened once, I don't know why I keep asking for it, but I think that it really does it really does expose a gap or a hole in the analytics of YouTube. But as it, we don't need to really continue to expose it unless we want to. I just think it's fun to have. Um, and I'd like to interact with you. All right. So as always, take it easy. All right. Take care.